So guys, coming back to this automata, now as already explained this automata, I have already shown you that I have to come back to a particular position, and for coming back to that position I need to find the length of the longest suffix, which is also a prefix, and that I have already explained you and also coded it a lot and explained you in various different ways, right? Means I actually tried my best, okay, and the rest is all up to you. You should try to understand it, right? It's a little trickier topic, but it's not that tough. The everything lies over in this diagram, right? So now let's try to match a pattern with a text. Okay, so let's write a function called kmp, and or let us just say here, let us just make a function kmp, and this function will return all occurrences of a pattern in a text, right? So this will return me all occurrences. So let's make a vector int in which all the occurrences will be stored, and let's write kmp, right? In this, what I will pass, I will say string text and string pattern, right? Find this pattern in this text and tell me all those places, right? So again, coming back to the automata, what I need is, for a particular pattern I need to find this LPS value, right? So that I can run the text on it and find all the indexes, right? So what I'll do here, simply let's make a LPS array, or it can be a vector int LPS, and it let's make it equal to compute LPS better. Use any function, not the trivial, of course, it is O(n) cube algorithm, right? And let's pose the pattern into it. Let's compute that LPS using pattern, right? So this automata thing is being constructed over there, right? So I've computed the LPS value over the pattern, right? Now let's take two variables so that I don't get confused. Pattern dot size and n equals to text dot size, right? Now what I'll do is I'll simply run over the automata, right? So let's try to run over this automata. Okay, so doing the same steps again and again, right? What are the steps? While while I is less than n, means till I don't reach the end of the text, what to do? Simple. If text I equals to pattern j, means those characters matched, in that case what I'll do, I'll just move on to the next state, right? I'll just move on to the next transition. That's it's the same thing, guys, that is happening over here, where it is over here, right? If si equals to sj, but here s is same, but here the s is different, that is the pattern in the text, right? So let me just mark it 0 and j equals to 0, right? Okay, so if text I and pattern j match, well and good, I plus plus j plus plus, don't do anything else, right? Otherwise, if they don't match, then what I do is find the LPS value, right? Go back to that LPS value, which will give me, yeah, this is the longest prefix which was already matched with the suffix, and now try to add the current character after that, right? Basically these back transitions, right? So if j equals to 0, then what should be the case? If j is 0, what does this mean? That there was no prefix which was also a suffix. I'll do a I plus plus, right? I didn't find anything, no occurrences, sorry, I plus plus, right? I'll move on to the next position. Otherwise, I'll do j equals to LPS of j minus 1. It's the same thing, right? If j is 0, LPS I plus plus, otherwise just j plus plus. J equals to LPS j minus 1, right? Okay, so basically this is what is happening again and again. This means that I'm going back in the automata. I hope you are able to relate these things, because I think it is one of the best ways in which I can explain you the KMP algorithm. There cannot be a better way, right? back in the automata, right? And what is this I plus plus for? It is we leave the current index. I'm not able to find that value, right? So if I reach the end, what does the end means? Here, yes, j equals to m, that is the size of the pattern, right? So if j equals to m, that means pattern found, right? Pattern found. Here, yes, the pattern has been found, and at which index is the pattern being found, guys? See, I've already incremented I, right? So basically I need to go back I minus j steps if the pattern has been found, right? So what I'll do is simply in occurrences I will just I'll push back how much? J minus I, or j minus, sorry, I minus m, right? Why? Because I is the current index, because I have already incremented it, right? It's the next index, right? And after this I am checking here whether j equals to m or not, that all have been found or not. If all have been found, well and good, I found the index at position I minus m, and simply do j equals to LPS of j minus m, right? Because j is on the last character of the it's on the final state of the automata, right? And I need to bring it back to that place such that it is the longest prefix which is also the suffix, right? So I'll say j equals to m, j equals to LPS of j minus 1, right? And after this what I'll do is I'll simply return occurrences. Okay, or do I have a vector occurrences? No, I don't have a vector occurrences. Okay, let's make a vector occurrences, right? So let's build it. There is an error. Let me just check that error. J was not declared in this scope. Okay, comma. It's not a big code, guys. It's a very small code, right? You can further make it further smaller, right, by using this while loop, right? Because they both are the same thing that's happening. So yes, the LPS have been built, and now let's call the KMP function directly, right? So let me just comment it out, and let's say I have a string and a pattern, right? String text comma pattern, right? Same text pattern, right? And should I input a text first? Right. So you can take any character now because the character doesn't matter. Let's say AB A, right? And let's find all the occurrences of it. So vector int occurrences equals to KMP, and first of all I'll send a text or the pattern, right? So text and pattern, well and good, and now just print out the occurrences. Let's see it's working or not. See, on the 0th index I have found ABA, well and good. On the 3rd index I have found it ABA, well and good. On the 5th index, that is ABA, well and good. The 7th index ABA, right? 10 and 12, right? So 10 and 12, right? So we have got the correct answer now, well and good, right? So I hope you guys got it. Why did I start with the automata? Because it was really important to first make you understand why are we using KMP algorithm, and then after that we should see here how can I make that KMP algorithm, right? If you will see how am I doing so, then you won't get that curiosity here why am I doing so, right? So that's why I explained it first. Now okay, this much is enough for the KMP thing. In the next video I'll show you better ways to code this KMP thing, right? In which we won't be needing many things, only one function. We won't be needing compute LPS or other functions, right? We just use one function and calculate all the occurrences, all the positions, right? Okay, so guys, thank you. I hope you got it. See you in the next video.